infuriates them, or they become not angry but hurt. Now, you didn't come to hurt them. Maybe you even had the intention to hurt them. So, is that considered something that you need to atone for?
You know, if with the best of intentions I caused you or someone harm, then I should apologize. My apology, I imagine in such a case, would be, I'm so sorry that I hurt you. I had no intention to hurt you, right?
It wasn't I who hurt them. They chose to be hurt.
Well, I guess that really depends on the situation. That really depends on the situation. Look, there are times that I didn't mean to, but the way it was taken, right? You know, when I told the fellow that, I apologized. Right? It was a misunderstanding, but I apologized for causing him that, you know, that insult.
Okay.
Right?
Got it.
Yeah, you know, but you know, I certainly didn't mean to, right? Now, you know, look, if a person is, you know, if I say, you know, hi, I wanted to wish you a good day. What do you mean? You know, if it's something completely benign, and the person, then look, you would still want to comfort a person. You know, look, I think a great example are kids, little kids. You know, toddlers. You say something. Oh, such pretty shoes, and that's making them think, yeah, but so and so stepped on my shoe, right? And they start to cry, right? Because you mentioned what pretty shoes they have, and it reminded them that yesterday their friend stepped on the shoe, and it made them so sad, right? So what do? You pick up the child and hug them, and say, oh, I'm so sorry. Like sometimes even with adults, right? We're not going to pick them up and hug them necessarily, but sometimes we have to say, wow, right? This person's going through, I think we want to have that generosity of spirit to say, wow, this person must be under a lot of stress, or wow, this person must be going through a lot, right? Or wow, I feel bad, this person is just so out of sorts, and I don't know. I don't know if you're going to lose. Maybe you would lose simply a friend. I don't know. Right? Every situation really needs to be evaluated.
So I understand from this that what's important here is that this upsetness is quieted down. It doesn't matter who is really causing it. It's important that there is peace.
Yeah, to a degree. If I've caused pain, even unwittingly, right, and that was not my intention, right, and by I don't know, but in a usual situation, there's no reason that this should have caused any pain. But if I did cause pain, right, so then I want to try to apologize. Let's give an example. I walk past someone. I give them a friendly pat on the back. I know this person just had surgery. Right? They just removed a cyst from their back. Right? I give them a pat on the back. Ah! Okay, so my intention was a friendly pat on the back, right? It was the pat on the back, it wasn't one of the bang, it was just right? But this person is super sensitized unbeknownst to me. I've caused this person pain. So what do I say? Oh, I'm so sorry. Right?
That caused me to do that.
I said, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. Right? So sometimes it's not this physical acute sensitivity. Sometimes this person, whatever they're going through, there's an emotional acute sensitivity. And I just gave a friendly, emotional pat on the back without realizing just how sensitized, just how volatile and vulnerable this person was at that moment. So I caused that person pain. So I would want to apologize for that.
Can I buy you some painkillers?
I don't know if that's that might not go over so well, but let's be careful about how we try to make the amends. So just something that I wanted to point out that you had over here, which when we say kel rachum v'chanun, right? So the idea is that when we al chet shekatanu lefanecha, we sinned before you, right? The idea is that God is the one who is every moment giving us life. Telling Sina's heart, beat, Baba beat, Baba beat, Baba beat again, right? And when a person sins, what are we doing? We're taking that energy, that life that he's giving us, and we're using it to go against what he asked us to do, right? Which is ultimately harming ourselves. So when we say that we should imata osa eile, if you do this, yasu lefanai, keseder hazeh, do before me in this order, the idea is that we need to be willing to forgive, right, even those that we are helping, sustaining, maintaining, right? And they do something to try to have imyasu, to try to reach the point of being able to do this. I pointed out this morning that the Gemara says, the Gemara had this morning, says that the Torah begins with kindness, that was God clothing Adam and Eve, and closes with kindness, and that was God's burial of Moshe. And Rabbi David Foreman, I think I heard from him first, points out that there's an added layer to these two kindnesses. It wasn't simply, oh, they need garments, let me give them garments. Oh, he needs a burial, let me bury him. Right? Why did Adam and Eve, why did Adam and Chava need garments? Because they didn't listen to what God had told them to do. And then they felt that nakedness and they needed garments. Now, very often, right, our attitude is, right, listen, I told you not to do this. Right? You made this mess, you clean it up. Don't come to me now. I told you not to go there. Right? You didn't listen, you went there, now you're in trouble, now you're coming to me. And we see that Hashem's midah was not that. Right? Don't eat from the Eitz Hadas. They ate from the Eitz Hadas. They ate from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Now they're ashamedly naked. Let me give you clothing. By Moshe. Moshe wasn't supposed to be buried there outside of Israel. He was supposed to make it into Israel. But what happened? Mei Meriva. God gave instructions how to sanctify God in front of the people in terms of the water. And he didn't sanctify God in that way. Therefore, he was going to die there. Right? Pick up the pieces. Right? Hashem said, it's because you didn't listen, that's why you're in this predicament. Let me help. Right? So our chesed needs to, our acts of kindness needs to transcend that often pettiness that we can descend into. And to transcend that, right? And if it's Ya'asu lefanai, Keseder hazeh, right? If these are the midot, the attributes that we incorporate into ourselves, if that's what we become, then we have this guarantee of Einan Chosrot Rekam, right? They won't come back empty-handed. So let me wish everybody a Gamar Chatzimah Tova. And if I have insulted anybody here, it's not, I'm not just saying this as blank, I can't think of anything that I've done particularly to hurt anybody here. So I'm not just going back to, let me just say, in case I did, but in case I did, I certainly ask forgiveness and hope that we and all of Israel and the whole world should have a chatima tova, should have a inscription and a signing for a year of much bracha, blessing and health, and yeshuot v'nechamot, right? Redemption and all good things. Sure.
Thank you for all your lessons.